Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I want to go ahead and just play with some new makeup. Now some of this is new on the market and some of this is just new to me. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. Now for those of you who are new to my channel, I'm a makeup artist as well as esthetician, and I now offer online beauty consulting services. So this is where you and I have a one-on-one virtual conversation about any and all beauty or skincare concerns that you might have. So if you want to make an appointment, please click the link down below in the description box. All right, let's go ahead and dive into today's look. I will go ahead and use the new Chanel Candeur et Séduction palette here, but I'm going to go ahead and try to create something a little bit lighter, because the looks that I've created so far have been very beautiful, very sultry, and very dark. So I'm going to go ahead and try and make something a little bit lighter, and I'm going to go ahead and mix it with different products too. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by going into the more brown color in the palette here, and I'm going to go ahead and sweep this lightly onto the eye. I'm just going to start off by applying it on the mobile lid, and then afterwards I'm going to blend it out. I really like these dual-ended brushes because I just find them to be so practical. I mean, obviously I love this Chanel one, but I just love the idea of dual-ended makeup brushes, especially eyeshadow, because you have one here to apply the eyeshadow, and then you have this one here to blend it out. It's just so easy. So as we are speaking, I just got off the Chanel Canada website and I saw that they have the new Coco Mademoiselle. This is Coco Mademoiselle L'Eau Privée, which is supposed to be a nighttime fragrance. Now, excuse me, I thought that having a perfume for your hair was the most extra one could be, but now they're telling me that I could have a perfume for bedtime. So extra, I love it. So I went ahead and ordered it online. I will hopefully get it shortly. Now I love Coco Mademoiselle. I have the eau de parfum somewhere back there and I really like it, but I actually feel like the eau de toilette is very underrated because the eau de parfum is very intense and sometimes it's a bit too strong with patchouli on me sometimes, but I feel like the eau de toilette is much lighter, it's fruitier, it's a bit more fresh. So I'm surprised that the eau de toilette hasn't been as popular as the eau de parfum, but I'm just really excited for this new addition here for the nighttime eau privée scent. Okay, so now I'm going to go into my liquid eyeshadows. These are the Chanel Ombre Première Lac, and I have the shade called Rayon. So this is a really beautiful bright champagne color. I'm going to go ahead and place this on the inner corner here. I like these because you can layer them. You can layer them on top of other liquid eyeshadows, on top of powder. You can go in with the liquid shadow first and then powder after. They're just really easy to use. They do dry down quite quickly though, and they are waterproof. So once they are in place, they are in place. And then I'm just going to blend this out. As you can see, it's already setting. I should have done one eye at a time instead of doing both. That was my mistake. I'm just going into that matte brown shade from before, and I'm just going to add a little bit more on the outer corner here. I think these matte colors are pretty intense, but as you can see, if you just go in lightly and just really blend it out and buff it out, you can get something more light. I think the Ombre Première called Rose Quartz or Quartz Rose would be really pretty with this palette. It's a soft pink lilac shade. I think it would look really nice with the cherry and purple colors here. So if you have that shade Quartz Rose, I think it would look really lovely with these two here. Now taking that same brush from before, the really small tapered one, I'm going to go under my bottom lash line and just drag that same brown color underneath. And now using the big fluffy brush from before, I'm just gonna buff out this eyeshadow, and I'm gonna go towards the inside here because I like the shape that I have and I don't wanna blend it away. So it's just to make sure that the edges are nice and soft. I know that this is a brown eyeshadow, but it looks a little bit red. It's almost like a terracotta color. All right, let's go ahead and do the complexion. We'll fix the eyes afterwards. I'm going into my Chanel Les Beiges Water Fresh Tint. Technically, this is not new, but this bottle here is new to me. I just repurchased this one. And now for the concealer, I'm going into this Chantecaille Le Camouflage Stylo. This is the Anti-Fatigue Corrector Pen, and I'm in the shade number 3. So buying a concealer online these days is pretty difficult, but I think I got the right color with number 3 here. It's a pretty good concealer. I don't know if it really surpasses my Clé de Peau concealer. That one is just like my holy grail favorite concealer. This one's pretty good too. I just feel like this Chantecaille one is much lighter. It feels more fluid, but I do like it. Usually any concealer or product that comes in an applicator pen, I'm not always a fan of, but I do think that this is a nice brightening concealer. I think it's supposed to be a corrector as well. So it does have a little bit of peach in it to kind of hide a little bit of those blue circles. It is nice. I think it's a little bit more natural than the Clé de Peau concealer. Now for the blush, I have this new Sisley Phyto-Blush Twist. This is in the shade number 2, Fuchsia. I'm gonna go ahead and sweep the brush here into the product and then apply. I think if I just went like this, I might shift the foundation underneath, and I think I would end up with more blush than I was bargaining for. Okay, moving on to highlighter. Here I have this Chantecaille Liquid Lumière Anti-Aging Face Illuminator in Brilliance. Now, Anti-Aging Face Illuminator, wow, that's quite a mouthful, but it is a very beautiful highlighter. I've been playing with this for the past few weeks, and it is so beautiful. I think it's, I don't know, maybe the most natural liquid highlighter that I have. I mean, the Chanel liquid highlighters that I have are really lovely and are really nice, but there's something really special about this one here. And now I'm going to go ahead and finish up my eye look. I'm going to go to an eyeliner. This is the number 955 Romance. It's a lighter, softer eyeliner. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that. And then I'm also going to go into my Volume de Chanel, just a classic black mascara. And now to finish up the lips, I'm going to go into my Chanel Le Rouge Duo Ultra Tenue in the shade Intense Caramel. Now, I recently bought this and I cannot get enough of this shade. So apparently this is new in Canada, but not new to the US. I'm not sure why, but this is new to me. It's new on the Chanel Canada website, and I love this shade. It's just like the most perfect nude, and since it's long wearing and long lasting, it's really perfect under a mask. Now, these Duo long wear liquid lipsticks are drying. It's more drying than a regular bullet lipstick, but it's super long lasting. And I put on the gloss right now just to be more comfortable, but without the gloss, there's no transfer with the mask on, so it's good to have around. All right, guys, this is the finished look. This is me playing around with some new luxury makeup. Some of this is new on the market. Some of this is new to me. I like this look. It's a bit more subtle and soft than the other looks that I've created, but feel free at home to mix and match new and old makeup collections. I think mixing these liquid shadows with a dark palette like the one that I have is really good. I like this more orangey one called Rising Sun. I think mixing this shade here with that terracotta brown would also create a very interesting look. Let me know down below what you guys think of today's video. Do you guys have any of these new makeup items, new-ish? If you do, if you have these items, if you love these items, if you dislike these items, leave a comment down below. So I think this is all I have for you guys for today. So thank you all so much for stopping by. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.